So just because an owner processes an application and puts a site plan on a property doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to get built on the property. That's what's called speculation. There's two industries involved in the development of property. One is speculator and one is developer. And the speculator buys land, processes plans, and puts it up for sale. The same way that hotel site was processed. So just because we change the zoning doesn't mean that it's immediately going to mean it's going to be developed and we're going to see additional revenue coming from it. Furthermore, Mr. Mayor, the condo projects, these beautiful condo projects on the John West Parkway were not originally designated as condominium development. They were originally designated as residential. And after the townhouse development was built, it became apparent that there ought to be some kind of a buffer between the residential development and the commercial development on Bayview. And the condo buildings provided a perfect buffer to serve that purpose. We have on Yonge Street adopted a policy to have an increased density or wherever we can get some residential development onto the Yonge Street core. That's what's going to revitalize our downtown area. So we're clearly open to the idea of mixed use, residential and commercial. Residential provides a market for the commercial. We have a lot of vacant premises on Bayview, and they have been vacant almost as long as the Reebok building has been empty. So undoubtedly they will be occupied, but they're not earning us any great revenue sitting there empty. They're not providing us any jobs sitting there empty. So the way I see it, we're approving something that's going to be more vacant stores. No jobs, no revenue, no life, no vitality. Condominiums would provide something of that into that neighborhood. And I don't think the whole stretch of Bayview, the west side of Bayview, is necessarily improved by having nothing but commercial strips on it. And by the way, planners have visions. They're not any better than anyone else's vision, meaning no disrespect, Mr. Roman. But anyone can have a vision about what would look good or what would serve our interests in that location. And my vision is people, residents, people that will provide a market for the empty stores that are down there and allow business people to thrive.